Hey there, everybody. This is Gary from Constricted and Addicted. It's kind of fun. I was on Instagram for about an hour, jamming some tunes, playing guitar, while having coconut around my neck. And as a guitar player, and anybody who might do the same, play guitar and have snakes, you may understand quite the chore that was. But then at the same time, he was very chill and relaxed. There was a couple of times where maybe I moved my arm and it caused him to move, and he would go and wrap around the guitar, and obviously I couldn't play. And a pretty small audience, a couple people jumped on, a couple people stopped, watched, listened, threw some horns up. That was great. I totally appreciate it. But it was a fun time. I'm in a band and we're going to play a gig in Sacramento at the Boardwalk. So basically right now I'm in rehearse mode. When I'm not in the band, I'm in rehearse mode. And so I don't play super loud with my snakes out. I don't know if it causes stress. I'm not going to take the chance. But Coconut was just like he is now. He's just super chill, hanging on my neck, and allowed me to do what I needed to do. At the same time, I got to interact with some people on some social media, on my Instagram page, and have some fun, right? So somebody had asked me to talk about my Kahl Albino, and I really appreciate it when people post things on my YouTube page asking me questions about my snakes. Coconut is about 5 years old, 6 years old, and a very, very docile animal. What I really like about him is that he's very gentle with kids. You can pretty much do anything with him, and he's pretty tolerant of things. He's probably one of my larger constrictors. He's a little more squirrely. He's got to have something to grab onto. If I was to take him off my neck right now, he does what I call swimming, but he's wrapping around my wrist. So whenever he wraps his tail, that tells me that he feels secure. He's not going to freak out. But if for any reason he's just draping on my wrist, and all of a sudden he starts to do this like swimming motion, and it's not so much to get away, but I think it's just because he doesn't feel secure, and he's trying to, whatever's in front of him, he's trying to grab onto it. And sometimes that'll freak people out. To me, I've had him long enough where I know the action. As soon as I do that, I try to get him to as soon as he wraps his tail around my wrist, he stops. So I love this animal truly because of one of those that reason is because I come to understand his movements and his temperament, and when he does things. So I know this is probably the only snake I have that will kind of put his head by the front of the enclosure, and it's almost like he's saying, hey, when you get a chance, I'd like to come out. So I give him a lot of attention. This guy here, he is, for as big as he is and for his age, he does like to climb. He does a lot of, especially like on me, or if I put him, we have a lot of property here. I'll put him in a tree. I'll put him on the horse arenas, and he'll just kind of crawl around from one place to the other. So I built the jungle gym with him in mind, and I can put him on the bottom of the jungle gym. He will actually climb like from the bottom to the top, get to the very top rail, and extend out as far as he can. When I see him doing that, I just really see it's enriching for him to do that, to climb and to stretch out and to get that exercise that he needs. So it's funny as I built it with him in mind, and all my snakes are using it. It's a great thing that I can put my snake on the jungle gym, and I can handle another snake, and I can go back and forth. I can pull the one off the jungle gym. I can put one on the jungle gym. It's just a great tool, and it really gets the snakes, out of their homes, gives them the ability to stretch and climb and do some things. And I think it's good for them. So Coconut was our introduction to my granddaughter for a larger snake. And the ball pythons, I've seen some very large ones. As a matter of fact, I had one that was almost 5 feet long, a normal female. And, you know, I wanted to have my granddaughter experience what a larger constrictor was like. So I had gotten my very first baby boa from Craig Terry at Indian River Constrictors. And I called him up. I said, hey, what do you got? And he said, well, I've got this Kahl Albino. He's about 3 years old and very, very good. Very good. As a matter of fact, he was in kids programs. So I bought him, got him here. And this is truly how this snake has been since day one. Just super easy to handle, docile. And I know that this probably isn't everybody's story. I know that this snake right here has just been a joy to have in my collection, and he's got a really, really good special place in my heart, because this is the snake that really introduced my oldest granddaughter to a larger constrictor, and she handles him like it's no problem, and he enjoys it, he tolerates it. So yeah, I'm really I have a lot of gratitude for that, because this is my passion and this is my hobby. And to have your grandkid come up to you and say, hey, Grandpa, you know, Mom told me about all the large snakes that she grew up with, and she was interested in getting a couple and learning about it. And so it was really nice to be able to have that to share with somebody else. So this is Coconut. I don't know if he's going to let me stretch him out because he's pretty tight right now. But stretched out, he's just over 5 feet long. And I'm pretty sure that that's about as big as he's going to get. So as you can see, I'm not going to try and unwrap him. He's pretty content. But, you know, he eats a large or larger than large rat every 4 weeks. He's not, he is definitely not into the extra larges yet. And as you can see, he's pretty lean. And I like to keep him that way. Coconut. A lot of people love Coconut. I've taken him to Zoom meetings all over the world. And some of the kids, they'll get on and they'll, hey, where's the guy with the snake? And they want to see Coconut. So, hey guys, thanks for watching. Probably a boring, cheesy, monotonous video, but you know, it is what it is. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it.